In a world racing toward electrification, where automotive legends struggle to retain their identity, one name rises again, not quietly, not cautiously, but with the same unapologetic brutality that once made it a global icon. The year is 2030, and Dodge has done what the world thought was impossible. They have transformed the legendary Viper into a fully electric hyper-muscle machine while preserving every ounce of its wild, untamed soul. This is the Dodge Viper 2030 EV, a reborn monster engineered not just to perform, but to dominate, to intimidate, and to redefine what American performance truly means in an EV era. From the moment the world saw the first silhouette, the message was clear: this isn't just a car, this is a declaration. A declaration that raw power, emotional design, and heart-stopping performance don't disappear with the transition to electricity, they evolve. And the Viper, long known as the king of American torque and danger, has evolved into something even more vicious. The 2030 Viper EV is a perfect blend of cutting-edge electric technology wrapped in the aggressive DNA of a machine built for racers, thrill-seekers, and rule-breakers. The exterior alone sends chills. Its sculpted body cuts through air with a new level of aerodynamic intelligence, drawing inspiration from the Viper's heritage but amplifying it with futuristic lines, razor-sharp LED signatures, and active aerodynamic elements that shift in real time. The hood, long and dominant, still whispers the spirit of the traditional V10 beast, but this time, the growl has transformed into silent, instant, electrified violence. The widened stance, the low drag profile, the stretched fenders, and the liquid flow contouring all combine to make the 2030 Viper EV look less like a car and more like a creature, something alive, something ready to strike. Underneath this masterpiece sits a triple-motor EV powertrain designed for one purpose: unlimited, unstoppable thrust. And while Dodge has not abandoned the insanity that made the Viper famous, they've translated it into a new form, one that delivers breathtaking instant torque, blistering acceleration, and relentless top-end power. We're talking about a machine capable of delivering well over 1,500 horsepower, a 0 to 60 launch that happens in a blink, and a quarter-mile time that pushes deep into hypercar territory. This isn't just performance. This is Viper performance reimagined for the future: violent, efficient, and shockingly intelligent. The battery system is wrapped in a thermal architecture developed specifically for the Viper, ensuring the car maintains maximum performance whether you're carving through mountain roads or pushing full power on the track. Dodge engineered advanced cooling channels, adaptive energy distribution, and a racing-grade battery control module that prioritizes output, stability, and endurance. The goal was simple: the Viper 2030 EV should never feel like a typical EV. It should feel alive. It should feel dangerous. It should feel like a Viper. Step inside, and you'll witness the perfect balance between luxury, aggression, and futuristic minimalism. The cockpit wraps around the driver like a fighter jet canopy, tight, focused, and surrounded by performance data. The steering wheel is flattened for better grip and visibility, the digital dash shifts dynamically depending on driving mode, and the seats hug the body with motorsport precision. The cabin blends carbon fiber, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and ambient lighting into a space that feels like it was built for speed, power, and command. But what truly sets the Viper 2030 EV apart is the entire experience it creates. Dodge has built not just a car, but an emotion, a new breed of American electric muscle that doesn't aim to be polite or subtle. It aims to be unforgettable. When you launch this monster, the power pins you to the seat with a force that feels almost supernatural. The road becomes a blur, the horizon pulls you in, and the adrenaline rush is instant and overwhelming. There is no engine roar, yet the silence becomes more intimidating than any V10 ever was. It's the quiet before the strike, the feeling of a beast stalking its prey. The 2030 Viper EV also debuts Venom Mode, a performance setting that unleashes the full insanity of the motors, torque vectoring, and aerodynamic changes. It's the closest thing to activating a hyperdrive. Cornering becomes razor-sharp. Grip becomes unreal, and every ounce of electric power transforms into explosive acceleration. Dodge engineered this mode for drivers who demand the extreme, for those who believe a car should not only move but ignite your senses. This Viper is also packed with smart tech: AI-assisted torque distribution, adaptive suspension, real-time aerodynamic adjustments, precision traction mapping, and an advanced predictive system that studies your driving style lap after lap. But Dodge did something brilliant: they kept the soul raw. They kept the controls engaging. They kept the machine alive. Because no matter how advanced the world gets, the Viper was never meant to be tamed. And the design philosophy extends beyond performance. The 2030 Viper EV represents the rebirth of American car culture, A reminder that innovation doesn't erase identity, it elevates it. It's a message that muscle isn't outdated. It's evolving. And Dodge stands at the front of that evolution with a masterpiece that honors its roots while rewriting the future. The Viper EV proves that electricity doesn't have to mean silence, it can mean dominance. From its striking presence on the road to its unmatched power delivery, from its futuristic cabin to its aggressive aerodynamics, from its heritage-infused soul to its cutting-edge technology, the Dodge Viper 2030 EV is more than a car. It is a statement, a revolution, and a monster built for a new era. A machine created for those who want more than transportation, those who want thrill, power, rebellion, and legacy wrapped into one electrified strike. If you ever wondered what the future of American performance looks like, this is it. This is the rebirth of fear. The resurrection of dominance. The evolution of a legend. The Dodge Viper 2030 EV is the new monster, and it's here to reclaim the throne. If you love this next-gen beast and want more electrifying futuristic car breakdowns, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment telling us which EV monster you want to see next, and stay tuned, because the future of car culture is just getting started.